copy of each invoice is sent to you.
Don't be shy. Come inside.
Adventurer.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers. Ad Astra.
Nero's really got a lot going.
Real tiger fan. Hit it while it's hot.
But we have some new titles.
Rest assured, the Qixing's top priority is the people's welfare.
Ha!
A touch of frost. Spirit Blade, attack!
Time to rock! Hey, not the guitar! Point! Attitude.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Get him! I feel like running. Welcome. Take a seat, please.
Let me guess where you're from.
Howdy. Please, get straight on in.
Here.
This could be an obstacle.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the... With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animo God Barbados. Why?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of...
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of... We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not...
These are all unique.
It can't be. Oh, how awful.
Forth, my blade!
Windblade! No escape! Pyrotechnic!
Spirit blade! Attack!
Windblade!
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off... Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's... Of course. I believe the people of Mondstadt all know of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a... It should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility to alter our course of action. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads...
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card?
But the Traveler...
Correct. But you have a much more precious fort. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to this, which means...
You tone-deaf bard! You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger.
Hey, nice plan.
I am with you, honorary knight.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the Abyss.
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm.
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Power core! Time to rock!
Forth, my blade.
Power core!
Spirit blade. Attack!
No one escapes my sights.
Power core!
A touch of frost.
Feel the beat! Shred till I'm dead! Feel the beat! The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentrations. It puts a heavy burden on their body.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes. Yet they shouldn't have been able to... presumably spreading their forces to halt our plan.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
Maybe I wasn't meant
You're not
for this
entirely useless,
world.
tone-deaf bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in, he flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
I suppose.
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
This is not the end.
Look, a wind current! It might lead us to the top of the tower.
we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just... These ruins even predate the existence... Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, it was ruled over by it. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony. Let's put the last part back and see.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed?
He doesn't walk in. He flies.
You do have a point. This light actuating ceremony does work magic! It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground! Let's start looking for the next puzzle! Windblade!
A touch of frost.
Windblade!
Power cord! Try till I'm dead! Pyrotechnics! Yeah. Hey, not the guitar!
From whence you came.
escapes my sights.
Swift and merciful. Blade, attack!
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. 1 more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Forth, my blade.
Feel the beat! Amp it up! Power chord!
Be gone! No escape!
Submit for judgment.
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people.
I have loved that song since I... How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the ferry, despite only bystand.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
As for Master Jean, responsible. What about the tone-deaf bar?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child. Mondstadt is a romantic city, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and free—
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years— just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer.
Make you better. Nice haul.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving. Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Tainted blood clot on his neck. Yahoo! Yeah. Yeah. Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. Chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt, and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant!
Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin.
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. You're right, actually. Peace is hard won, and we shouldn't take it for granted. And this time, you're the one we should all be grateful to.
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak.
Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back.
Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilly Churls. Good thing we saved
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to... I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone... There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been...
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last... Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up...
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, Adventurers Guild. Finally, roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight.
Ta-da! Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will... Ta-da! Barbara's here. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. Many trade routes have closed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with... For that, we have you. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and...
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Me? Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the... If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic power. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him the Prince. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. I agree. He sets a terrible example for... but let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next...
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7...
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the wind may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt... All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are...
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You could always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
$15, $16. Huh? 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 Huh?
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre to Hamil.
May the Animal Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting grant, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't...
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knight. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while. Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The Holy Lyre! Oh, Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how? Huh? Let Paimon see! No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets, looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
planet?
Don't listen to her nonsense, Miss Barbara.
Okay. Well, basically, I found you lying outside the cathedral unconscious and used my elemental—
Paimon thinks you could still use a final splash of ice-cold water to the—
That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient, but he just said it's completely normal.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need... Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your Gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's Gnosis. How should I put this? "500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened but we can save discussion of the cry. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me. He only descends once every year to give his divine prediction.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder.
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just...
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well...
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Just use it gratefully. Or, better yet, treat me to a glass of dandelion. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all... The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Up till the end? As such, I don't intend to forcibly... I just hope that Dvalin will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of... If you want to chat, now's the time. Up till the end? As such, I just hope before I... If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Ad Astra. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
I was adventuring.
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still am.
Uh-oh. It's not what... So, Paimon needs...
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of...
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening? Anyway, it is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil. But to be honest, unless, of course, he can help take care of the more I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I doubt anyone... Maybe he enjoys being a man of After all, it's a good way to get the ladies' attention. Any guy in the tavern could tell you that. Anyway, if you want to know more, ask around in the plaza.
Dark Knight Hero. Seems like your standard cookie-cutter urban, but just a little dark. Wonder who it could be. Once...
What'd you like?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Starsnatch Cliff is known for its views. You want to find out about the... Look no further. It's me! I am the Dark Knight Hero. I'm joking. Don't... Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight Hero...
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after night.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
No. I just mean he must be serious.
Why is that?
People only start worrying about spiritual... It's the same in every hero story, isn't it? No, it's nothing like that.
Same difference.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time. They must know something.
You want to know about him? In fact, I'm one of the few...
Great! This is the... So...
Whoa, slow down. Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who... So I quickly hid.
Hid?
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, the way he crept up on those bad guys.
Wow!
Guess what I did next? I wasn't the bad guy. Why would I need to run away? Still, I did leave the scene. I didn't want to be a nuisance to the Dark Knight, so instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius's residence. Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice and who voluntarily protects Mondstadt. But it seems I checked everywhere, and there were no signs of anyone having...
So you're saying whoever it is...
Yes. But I'm sure they would warmly welcome someone of his...
So, the point you're trying to make is...
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled... Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl there's been talking about the time...
Dandelions?
All I can think about is Diluc. What's wrong with me? Why can't I get him?
Hello?
My hero! Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Hang on, how did you know who I was talking about? Is it that obvious? Oh no. What am...
Huh? What's Diluc?
Well, I guess I might as well spill the beans. I used to think Diluc was the... But ever since the time I was rescued...
Wowee!
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire. But I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt so... familiar. Who knows? Now that you mention it, a pyrovision does seem like a good explanation. It lit up the whole area in an instant. I remember that very well.
Okay, then. Well, so, based on what we know all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights. Nope, still no idea. But we already asked so many people. Guess we gotta see. Let's take a look around the city at nighttime. It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero.
Gosh.
Hup. Hup. The Dark Knight hero is Master Diluc?
After managing to steer clear of the guard's patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead. Dark Knight hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me...
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt...
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
Huzzah! The great... Now then, Mr. Dark...
Please stop calling me that. Seriously?
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more original. Like... Captain
Hi.
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened here today?
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time, considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions. Their persistence is unusual. I assume so, unless you're aware of any other Dark Knight heroes around these parts. The Knights are, for the most part, an utterly incompetent bunch. I cannot trust them to take this matter over. What's past is past. I would prefer not to discuss it. Well, I hope this conversation has been of...
Oh?
You must keep my identity a secret. Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius...
What's that sound?
They appear to just be small-timers. You should have no trouble dealing with them. I cannot afford delays on account of a few lackeys. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Hey, you just...
Right.
Ha!
Swift and merciful.
Power cord!
You're in for a little shock. Yep. Yep.
Spirit Blade, attack!
Amp it up!
Greetings. I thought I heard something, so I came to check it out. Did you see anything out of...
Nope, nuh-uh. Unless you're looking for the Dark Knight hero, in which case...
The Dark Knight hero? You...
Oh, the Dark Knight hero is...
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows. On behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I thank you for...
it's not...
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived in the city? Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight hero long before you ever arrived here.
Oh!
Why would you lie to me about that? Never mind. You don't seem like bad folks. But I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where we can discuss the Dark Knight hero situation in more detail. Some things are best not discussed in public. Duty calls. I must be going. Stay safe, traveler.
Seems like Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about the Dark Knight hero. Better over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him.
Another meaningless day.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the Kingdom of Darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the Pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the Kingdom of Darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Another meaningless day.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. Oh, so come on, let's get moving.
Oh, it's you two. So, the Dark Knight hero. Do you have anything else you're able to share with me? Ah, yes, of course I should fill you in first. Apologies for my appalling lapse of etiquette. The situation is...
Jeez, what horrible handwriting. Let me take...
Indeed. Although this is written in the common... Nevertheless, one can grasp... This is a war declaration from the Abyss Order to the Dark Knight Hero.
Does that mean the bad guys want the Dark Knight Hero to...
Something like that. Thus, we are hoping to contact him as soon as possible so that we can attempt to After all, this matter no longer concerns merely the Dark Knight Hero himself. It impacts the entire city of Mondstadt. If you find out anything at all...
A war declaration sent by the Abyss Order?